Hello there! My name is Ashley Prieto and I am an exclusive Black Status presenter with Younique. I am so thrilled that you're considering Younique for a possible business venture. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this information that was sent to you. In the next few minutes, I hope to give you just a little bit more clarity on what all the business opportunity entails and some inside information on the mission behind what we do. Now for a little bit of history about Younique. Younique is an American-based company that started in 2012. The company founders, Derek Maxfield and Melanie Huscroft, are a brother and sister team. Younique has recently been named the world's fastest growing direct sales company. Now, although Younique originally started in the United States, it has now branched out and has service to 12 different countries, and more are being added every single year. The mission behind Younique is one of the most important aspects of our business. Younique's mission is to uplift, empower, validate, and ultimately build self-esteem in women around the world through high-quality products that encourage both inner and outer beauty and spiritual enlightenment, while also providing opportunities for personal growth and financial reward. Now let's highlight just a few of the perks that you will get when becoming a presenter. You are able to set your own hours and your own goals. You are not required to do any in-person presentation unless you choose to do so. You are able to work this business part-time or full-time, which is completely up to you. And you can work from anywhere in the world at any time. We do not require you to keep any inventory on hand, and there is no monthly auto ship either. One of the biggest perks about what we do is that we get paid instantly. Just 3 hours after you make a sale, you will receive your commissions. You can virtually make a sale in the morning and buy groceries in the afternoon. The startup cost for starting your business here is only $99. For less than $100, you are getting the presenter's kit filled with products that are currently valued over $300. There are no hidden fees when you join Younique either. You don't even have to pay for a website. As opposed to a corporate America job, you have unlimited income potential. You can pass your upline income too. One of the great perks about becoming a presenter is the discount you get on your own purchases. You can also earn incentive trips and bonuses, and we will provide you with quality training that will ensure you launch your business as strong as possible. And last but certainly not least, you will gain the Younique Sisterhood. This is a community of like-minded women who are after one common goal. We stand behind our mission so strongly, and that is the driving force of this entire company. One of the most exciting things about joining Younique is receiving your presenter's kit. This kit is packaged so beautifully and contains some of our most popular products, and you are getting this bad boy for only 99 bucks. So what exactly do you get when you join Younique? Your presenter's kit contains product contents that are valued over $300. Along with this, you will receive corporate training and individualized training from your upline. You will be assigned a free e-commerce website too. Now, earlier in this presentation, we talked about your commissions being paid 3 hours after each sale, right? This is done through your own PayQuicker bank account. This acts as a regular checking or savings account would. You're able to use your purple Younique debit card at the gas station, grocery store, and even the ATM. And as a thank you to their presenters, Younique gifts $10 in product credit every year on the presenter's birthday. You can use this on the products of your choice. You also have the opportunity to earn free incentive trips, but we'll talk about that more in just a few minutes. Not only are you able to earn trips, but you can earn cash bonuses and free products. How would an extra $250 to $750 make an impact on the end of your month? We recently made a change to our comp plan that now allows entry-level presenters That's right, entry-level presenters, brand new people, are eligible to earn the monthly car bonus. But you don't have to use this as a car bonus. You can use it on gas, groceries, and even on your bills. Each year, Unique rewards all qualifying presenters with a free all-inclusive stay at a destination. 2015 was a Jamaican cruise, 2016 was a trip to the West Indies and a Mexican cruise, 2017 we went to the Dominican Republic, 2018 was a stay at the Moon Palace in Mexico, and coming soon in 2020 we are going on a cruise to the Bahamas with a private island included. What's even better is that Unique allows each qualifying presenter to bring a +1 guest for free. The Unique compensation plan allows you to earn between 20 and 30% on all sales and personal purchases. Once you reach the exemplary level, pink or blue status, you will earn between 3 and 6% on your team sales too. So what exactly do you need to get started? You only need Wi-Fi and either a smartphone, tablet, or a computer. That's it. What most people do not understand about Unique the Makeup Company is that it helps fund a much larger purpose. The Unique Foundation supports a retreat for women who have been sexually abused as children or adolescents. This is a completely free retreat for those who qualify. We inspire hope in women who were sexually abused by providing healing services through retreats, survivor communities, and online resources. They empower parents and caregivers to protect children from sexual abuse through their online resources and education. We make it safe to openly discuss sexual abuse through community dialogue and social awareness. The next thing you watch will be the most important of all. But first, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to learn more about the Unique business opportunity. Our hope is that this provided some clarification for whether this business is the right fit for you. Please return to the person that invited you to watch this and give them your feedback. We look forward to having you as a member of our Unique family very soon.
Going live in 3, 2.
Hello, Unique family. My name is Derek Maxfield. I'm originally from a city called Meridian, Idaho. I don't think ever during my childhood did I ever feel like I was destined to do anything special, and certainly not to the degree that's happened with Unique.
I actually spent most of my life feeling like a nobody from nowhere. Because I came from a small community, I had to take a really good look at my life and do a lot of soul searching to figure out what I can offer and what I do have to contribute.
I met Shalane at church, of all places. She really allowed me to spread my wings and didn't hold me back. And I fell in love with her and with that. 3 months later, we were engaged. We went to stay with my parents for the summer. And that's when all of my health challenges started, and I found out that I had leukemia. It was just 5.5 months after we got married.
It kind of gives you a perspective of how fragile life really is and how instantly it can be changed.
After only my first round of chemotherapy, there came a patient onto the floor, and I stopped by and I met Greg Johnston. He was a cowboy from Vernal, Utah. We formed a bond really quickly because I was his source of knowledge to know what he was about to go through.
We both like citrus also, so. And Mentos.
And Mentos.
But he reacted to the treatments in a completely different way than I did. I started to accept that he wasn't going to make it. He would ask about my faith and what I wanted to do with my life after I was out of the hospital. The last time that I ever saw him, I came back to the hospital for my first checkup, and Greg was back in the ICU. I went into the ICU and I knelt down by his bed, And so I grabbed his hand and I said, Greg, I want you to make it back up to the floor one more time. And he squeezed it back and he said, Derek, it's okay. But he asked me to live for us both and to do something great with my life. I accepted it that day, but I had no idea how I would do that. He passed away soon after that. The thought of needing and wanting to do something great with my life, I think I had convinced myself that I had a long life ahead of me. It just wasn't possible for me right then. I got a job with a company here in Utah. They had a little basketball team, and we would go play every day for our lunch break. I came down, cracked skulls with the guy who I was guarding at the time, and we drove, of all places, to the same hospital where I had had all my treatments just a few years prior. I was in surgery for 5.5 hours. For the reasons that are only known to God, they put me in room 522, which was Greg's room. And I wasn't conscious enough or coherent enough to really know why I was there, but I knew I was back. And in that moment, that's the moment that really changed my life forever, because I had a clear message to me, and it was exactly, Derek, you're right back in the same place. The same place, and you're using the same excuses. That moment changed my life. I was driven to no longer use excuses and to no longer think of the need to do something great as so far in the future. I started to change things. I got up at 4:45 in the morning and I worked on a software business that I'd been thinking about. I did that for 1.5 years. And then in the beginning of 2004, I started my own business. And that was the business that I sold in 2010. And I was thinking about what I wanted to do with my life. And I was driving home one day and I was talking to Shalane about someone who had been sexually abused. And it always troubled me and bothered me that a woman would take guilt on herself for what someone else had done. And I said, Shalane, that's not fair. Somebody should do something about that. And I knew that somebody was me. And that something was to start another company that could be successful enough to fund that cause.
I totally felt the same frustration in her behalf that he did. And the shame and the guilt that affects their life so negatively is such an injustice.
A very detailed thought came into my mind, and it was a retreat that was nestled in the mountains and a place for these women to begin a healing process. That clarity I knew could only come from God, because it had come just that quickly and it came in an instant. And I started to work on those plans right away.
I don't think that we could have even imagined what needed to be done. We were just focused on what we could do, and it has become more than we ever imagined it could be.
We're trying to reach all of them through a message of hope and a message that this is not your fault, and to have a chance for them to reclaim the hope that was lost and perhaps taken from them.
We've had approximately 1,800 women come through the retreat. I see faces every time I hear the number. It's Sarah, and it's Heather, and it's Heidi, and it's Amanda. It's not just numbers for me, it's people.
I think when you give someone hope, they can then become the steward of their own healing. But that's the point, is that we simply open the door, help them feel that there is hope. And that's the goal of the retreat. And I think that we are accomplishing that. I'm grateful for all the people that drive Unique and all the presenters out there, because it is through them that we really accomplish the means by which we can support this cause.
I think we're getting there And I think that the Army that we do have now is such a tremendous base. They are such a force for good.
I absolutely feel like the things that have happened over the past few years with the Unique Foundation have been the fulfillment of my promise to Greg. I could die now and see him and feel like I kept that promise.